And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, we're taking a look today at Monster Chase. This is a game for kids. Everyone knows that monsters hide under the bed, and the best way to fight them off is with your toys, because monsters are afraid of your toys. This cooperative game, done by the very famous designer Antoine Bauza, is a reprint. In fact, I reviewed this back in 2012, the original version, but this is a much nicer version because, well, it's yellow, so they always make everything beautiful. Cool artwork, a cooperative game you can play with your kids. Let's check it out. First of all, you'll notice that the box itself is used in this game. It is the closet where the monsters are banished to, because underneath your bed to begin with. You have a pile of bed cards, and a boy and a girl in a bed. Here, the number of cards you use determines how long the game is. And you'll start with a monster at the top. So this monster here is under the bed. This monster, though, is afraid of building blocks. Okay, so that's what you need to find. And so one player is going to go first. They're going to flip over a toy tile. Was it the building blocks? No. Okay. Then they're going to go here. These are progression tiles. They're going to flip the top one over. You notice they started with a pink monster on a blue background. Now it's starting to change. So maybe the next player goes, nope, still haven't found it. Next player, nope, the bear, still haven't found it. Once all three of these are turned over, then another monster comes out. Oh, this monster needs the drum to defeat him. Oh, I found the drum. Hooray. So this monster is sent to the closet. And you're just going to keep doing that. Every time this is completely flipped over, another monster comes out. And if there's ever monsters on all four sides of the bed, then the players lose. And so that's the basic game. You're trying to get rid of all the monsters. There's other variations. You can add a sock, which is just basically a miss no matter what happens. And you have to, when you find the sock, you have to switch it with another spot, causing a mix-up. And this monster under the blanket is pretty nasty because basically it flips over all the progression tiles and brings out a new monster right away when you get it. You can also play competitively, where when you get a monster, instead of putting it in the closet, you will put it in front of you, and whoever has the most monsters wins. Or you can play with a smaller monster here, which means the more mistakes, the faster monsters come out. But mostly you're playing a cooperative game where you're trying to get all these monsters back into the closet where they belong. Okay, so very simple game, and it's basically a memory game, right? Because at the first you turn over tiles, you have no idea what you're turning over. But as time goes by, you need to remember what toys go where. And that's fun because it's like a cooperative game. So it's like, no, the drum's over there. And so once you play this a couple times, you'll find that you're able to beat it pretty easily. So then you simply do things like, hey, let's add in those extra tiles, or let's make the monsters flip over fast, which makes the monsters come out. And that makes it more difficult. This is probably within the range of kindergarten to 7, maybe 4 to 7 years of age. And those kids are going to get a kick out of it. I really like that the box closet, it's pretty cool. The monsters are silly and fun. You know, they have that Monsters, Inc. type feel to them, like they're monsters, but no kid's going to really get scared of these. This is a fun game. I recommend it. You can work together as a family to beat it. The competitive mode, it's okay, I guess. But it plays very differently because no one's helping each other, no one's telling anyone where anything is. And then you're just trying to get them, and you will probably lose to the monsters that way. I'm not so sure. But anyhow, it is in there if you want to do that. So you got kids? They're going to really like this one, I think. That's Monster Chase. Dice Tower Judgment, kid approved.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door!
There?